Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. This is not your normal matchup, a battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 9 team of the land, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Canes will kick this away to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the handoff. Fights off a defender. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Wideouts now clustered. Looking downfield, it's Allen. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made down inside the 10. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Joseph. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And here's the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Johnson. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee, Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. That's the 20. Touchdown, Hurricanes. It was a foot race and he won it. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Grab down the middle. It's Stone. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And the running back takes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Using his legs, it's Martin. He's found some room at the 45. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Here comes a handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Scanning the field. It's Allen. Going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, here on 4th down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
And the Cardinals pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Toss play to the outside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out of the perimeter, trying to find some space to get him down.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They go with a direct snap. Got space, looking to score. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
DB's backing off from the line now. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to pass this time. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Time for one more play here in the quarter. To throw, it's Allen. The pocket breaking down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Going to create outside the pocket now. And the pressure gets to him again.
Man, that is how you prevent an offense from punching it in when they get inside the 10-yard line. That is back-to-back sacks for this defense near the goal line.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Joseph. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Miami offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's a quick grab. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking for a gap. It's Johnson. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to pass. It's Simmons. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows some accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Cut quickly. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Incomplete. Second down coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Keeping it on the ground here. And that run produces a decent gain. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle by the tight end. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
And a lot of times college quarterbacks are more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
The Hurricanes will line up now. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Point after, not right through. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. It's an option look. Fights off a defender. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. And the defense jumps on the football.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver. So second down after the incompletion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. The offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Second down and goal upcoming. Looking to throw. It's Simmons. To the end zone, but incomplete. And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
This try is no good. And the lead remains at 4 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. hit just as he throws the ball. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Martin. And they get him down after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. On the run, it's Martin. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Back to throw. It's Allen. Receiver makes the catch. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown for the U. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the kickoff will be a return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Looking to scramble. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Just time enough for one more play in the half. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Cardinals will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Joseph. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Down he goes. A sack.
Well, let's face it. They dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what. They're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. The back's got it. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
After the incompletion on first down, we're going to throw it again. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Incompletion makes it second down. And the runner takes off to his right. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And the Cardinals will crank up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Allen. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he finds his target. He has the first. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. The Cardinals come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Important second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's got some open field ahead. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
He'll toss it to the back. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And at first down, they go right back to him. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Canes.
What a long run for a touchdown. Oh, if this defense was caught sleeping or cooking in mud, I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
The extra point is good. It's 28-10. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hicks. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Caught on the outside. It's Wheeler. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And the Cardinals come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. To the air, it's Allen. Look at this, he'll go deep again. Touchdown, Cardinals. No chance to catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Joseph. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
That's an important first down on that running play. They'll ride the back again here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Quick throw to the left side. He pulls it in for a big gain. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Good job for the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen to be short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Graham behind the line. It's Allen. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Miami 28, Louisville 17.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. To throw, it's Simmons. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. No press here. The defense backing away. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hicks. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. It's Simmons. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. I don't see that often. He's an excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a two-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play. Strip the ball. Come up with the interception. Anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get the pick. Now let's see if they can score.
As the first down is still going. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Louisville. This offense really clicking. So here we go, fourth quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. And it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Linebackers making some adjustments now. And the extra point gets it within 4, 35-31. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Joseph. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Dropping back, it's Simmons. He slings this one deep down the left side. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tackle the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Down one possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with his defense on 4th down.
Well, I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? Again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Looking to throw. It's Simmons. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We reach the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Gets the first and still running. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Trying to get the throw off. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He breaks into the clear. Oh, and the football comes out. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Oh, my gosh. The defense did what they needed to do to rip that ball loose. It's on the ground. But for the offense, they're extremely fortunate that the receiver himself was able to recover the ball after that fumble.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Will he score here? Touchdown, Cardinals. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Joseph. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. They're going to run it. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Looking to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Johnson. Football comes out. Fumble recovered by the defense, going the other way. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead.
Well, they had everything that they wanted here late in the game. The ball in their hands, quarterback that can make plays, everything you want with a chance to take the lead and potentially win the game, and they fumble it away. Instead, the pressure now is on their own defense to come up with a big play to try to get the ball back.
1st and goal. If they play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the quarterback just sneaks it. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. There's a run call on 3rd and goal. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The attempt is no good. The lead remains 3 after that miss.
Oh, it's just a missed opportunity. I know there's not a lot of time left, but you had a chance to make your opponent have to score a touchdown. Now you lose that opportunity, and now you hope your defense can hold on to a victory.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Dropping back, it's Simmons. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.